All right, we're just waiting on one person before we actually get started talking about what we're going to talk about. But since we just started, I'm gonna at least get started with the introductions and stuff. So, hello everybody. I'm Mirabelle. You know me from the Wheeland Media YouTube channel, and I also own a bunch of other YouTube channels. But yeah,
And I'm Danny Lyons from DLE and creator of the DLE mascot, as you see in my profile picture. And I'm also the creator of the Jungle Forest gang in the series, among other things.
yep. Also, I'm the copyright owner of the Jungle Forest game and all that for the
Yep.
purposes of copyright. So that way, if certain someone, who I'm not going to mention anymore because I don't even want to talk about him.
Yeah, we gotta move past him now.
Yeah, basically, I own it so that he doesn't try to steal it.
Yep. Despite him doing so many times.
Right.
But for real, move past him.
Now, you might. Oh, crap. I gotta delete some characters in order to have this name. Hopefully. Maybe? Yep. There it goes.
Alright.
You might be wondering why I just added those to my name. We'll get to those in a moment once whoever is going to join joins. I'm not sure if Blue G will be able to join because he's been watching movies lately.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he's going to be doing now, I think. And
Also, hi, Stephanie Street.
so you have Demon Arts? I'll check it out
Also,
soon.
yeah, I also have DeviantArt. I don't have very many things on it. I could show you it though, anyways.
I don't know what it is. But my DeviantArt has a lot. Because I've been using it since like a few years now.
This is my DeviantArt. Features my Circles logo from 2021.
Oh, so you got Core too.
Yep. And then this is the logo of my IRL company.
Yep. In real life company, meaning Computer Whiskey Media Group being a real company.
And then this is background for what used to be the Snatter CWK Hangout Zone. Um, but now it's going to be known as the Wheeland Media Hangout Zone because I'm thinking about making a server just for our CWK subsidiaries and having all our stuff there.
Okay.
Um, let me G G E V
I'm already looking at it right now.
A N.
Wait, I think somebody joined.
Yep. Hello, Alex.
I can't believe it. I'm almost done with work at a chicken sandwich place.
That's awesome.
All right, cool.
It's been like several months since I worked on it.
Several months. Wow. Must be a masterpiece or something.
Yep, I think I first created it in like November 2021.
Wow.
I am now watching you, Stephanie Street.
Might as well do the same, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's Stephanie Street. I thought it was that piece of shit I know.
Danny, do you have DeviantArt still or no?
Yes, I still have it, but
Okay.
I rarely
Perry.
use it.
The last thing I need to do is add more customers in Chicken Sandwich Place in order for me to release it as a demo. Keep in mind, demos are limited
What is
because
your
that's what a demo.
DeviantArt
That's the point of a
page?
demo.
Oh, my DeviantArt? Okay, let me put this in the private chat.
Oh, okay.
Snouter CWK DA group.
Did the invite work?
Oh, okay. I got the notification. I
Yep.
accept. Refresh. There.
There we go. You're now official part of the Sour CWK DeviantArt group.
So this person ordered the cheesy sandwich. Okay, got it. Her order board.
So, Danny, you shouldn't have seen the color heart girls on DeviantArt. What even is that? What even is the color heart girls?
If you don't know my DeviantArt page, it's French Fry Alex Deviant. Even though I'm not active on DeviantArt very much, I don't post much. I just post mostly memes and shit.
All right.
Yeah, the reason why I'm not very much active on DeviantArt is because I run out of ideas at times.
What is it again?
Hang on, let me type the in there.
Yeah, do it in the private chat, not the. Because although they'll see it briefly, I'd rather they not really see it. All right, you have been invited. You can join whenever you're on DeviantArt next. So, all right. So now that Alex is online and on the stream, I wanted to talk to you all about a certain website that is now finally offline.
Good riddance.
About
Okay,
time.
got it.
The color heart
Gonna give that
girls are
person
my
a slushie.
characters, but they don't look identical to the
Okay,
voice.
let's see what she wants on her slushie. Blue raspberry. How about she gets a blue raspberry slushie?
Now, it's basically offline everywhere, but they've been trying to, keep it up by doing it through the quote unquote the dark web. And why are you still doing it? Okay, so I'm going to put this out here because
Got some idiot commenting.
He used to be owned by me for the longest time.
So there was a person called Black Claw SK. That person was blocked. What did that person do? Spam?
No, he has been repeatedly disrespecting the rules of SNARCWK and the
So he's violating
Discord.
the rules? That's not okay.
Exactly. And that's why I fired him, and now he's getting very upset that I fired him and has commented on my YouTube channel and stuff, getting upset that I fired him. It's not my fault you were getting upset at Melee for stupid stuff and not trying to, work it out with me. He literally banned Melee from my server because he didn't like him. Like, talk about abusing your power. That's why I blocked him from my channel. Because all he's going to keep on doing is just spamming, oh, I hate you for banning me. I hate you for firing me. Dude, it's not my fault you disrespect.
Well, that person's probably going to have to get used to being fired because he fired you for a good reason. Because of how annoying you get. And he might ban you. Just like what I say to Kubat.
Yes.
So I had to ban Kubat from my games because Waffle Fox told me to.
Yeah, so don't blame
Kubat may come back to my games once he finally learns how to not be annoying.
Yeah, so don't blame Whelan for what he's done to you because you abused your powers and stuff. So that's why he banned you from your property.
The same thing kind of happened with Nancer. He abused his power to ban you, to have Blue G ban you from Petabyte. But we made up with Nancer, and he's back with Petabyte, but not as the owner, but rather a staff member.
Wait, so Nancer did the same thing too?
Sorta. He didn't ban you guys. He forced Blue G to. So in a sense, he did the same thing, but not as severe as, Black Claw, or in this case, he was formerly known as Swagger Brony.
I mean, couldn't Nancer just ignore us in Petabytes?
I don't know, but I unbanned you after you guys were banned, but we all agreed not to invite you guys back because other people would be,
Okay,
upset.
I'm going to make the order givers. Okay, the order giver.
We're just people, so.
Right.
Duh.
But let's stop talking about, Black Claw, SK, and Nancer and all that. What we really started the stream for is because of this.
Go on. Due to an imminent emergency threat to human life, the content of the site is blocked from being accessed through Cloudflare's infrastructure. For more details, please see the link. Yep. Kiwifarms is finally dead.
Let's see what that
Now-
customer wants. Seafood sampler, right?
Now I'm gonna have. I think I have.
Stupid not responding bullshit. Okay.
I think there's like something to like read the contents on a page. So I think I'm gonna see if I can get that to read. So none of us have to read all this stuff aloud. So I'm gonna do that.
The page featuring Element B is still on the Internet Archive, plus Null could always shift the provider. I wouldn't consider it completely gone. I know the CWC...
We have blocked Kiwifarms.
Okay,
All right.
We have blocked
Whoa,
Kiwifarms.
whoa.
Okay, this person. Okay, what does this person want? All raspberry slushy.
Hey Alex, do you mind if I mute you real quick so I can play this audio? Do you mind if I mute you real quick? I'll unmute you once this is done reading. Is that okay? Alex?
I'm sorry, I was not speaking very much because I was focusing on creating a game.
All right,
Well,
are
he's
you-
asking if he can mute you so we can read the blog.
I beg your pardon?
He's asking if he can mute you so we can read the blog.
Okay, go ahead and mute me.
All right. It'll
I'll
just be a
read.
few minutes. I was gonna have the thing read it.
I
So
can
that
read
way.
mys- I can read it myself via the blog. So
Okay.
Alright, go on.
Okay. Actually, we have blocked Kiwifarms. Visitors to any of the Kiwifarm sites that use any of Cloudflare's services will see a Cloudflare block page and a link to this post. Kiwifarms may move their sites to other providers and in doing so come back online. But we have taken steps to block their content from being accessed through our infrastructure. This is an extraordinary decision for us to make, and given Cloudflare's role as an internet infrastructure provider, a dangerous one that we are not comfortable with. However, the rhetoric of the Kiwifarm site and specific targeted threats have escalated over the last 48 hours to the point that we believe there is an unprecedented emergency and immediate threat to human life, unlike we have previously seen from Kiwifarms or any other customer before. Escalating threats. Kiwifarms has frequently been hosting to revolting content. Revolting content alone does not create an emergency situation and necessitates the action we are taking today. Beginning approximately 2 weeks ago, a pressure campaign started with the goal to deplatform Kiwifarms. That pressure campaign targeted Cloudflare as well as other providers utilized by that website. Cloudflare provides security services to Kiwifarms, protecting them from DDoS and other cyber attacks. We have never been their hosting provider. As we outlined last Wednesday, we do not believe that terminating security services is appropriate, even to revolting content. In a law-respecting world, the answer to even illegal content is not to use other illegal means like DDoS attacks to silence it. We are also not taking this action directly because of the pressure campaign. While we have empathy for its organizers, we are committed as a security provider to protecting our customers, even when they run deeply afoul of popular opinion or even our own morals. The policy we articulated last Wednesday remains our policy. We continue to believe that the best way to relegate cyber attacks to the dustbin of history is to give everyone the tools to prevent them. However, as the pressure campaign escalated, so did the rhetoric on the Kiwifarms site. Feeling attacked, users of the site became even more aggressive. Over the last 2 weeks, we have proactively reached out to law enforcement in multiple jurisdictions, highlighting what we believe are potential criminal acts and imminent threats to human life that were posted to the site. Legal process. While law enforcement in these areas were working to investigate what we and others reported, unfortunately the process is moving more slowly than the escalating risk. While we believe that in every other situation we have faced, including the Daily Stormer and 8chan, it would have been appropriate as an infrastructure provider for us to wait for legal process. In this case, the imminent and emergency threat to human life, which continues to escalate, causes us to take this action. Hard cases make bad law. This is a hard case, and we would caution anyone from seeing it as setting precedent. The policies we articulated last Wednesday remain our policies. For an infrastructure provider like Cloudflare, legal process is still the correct way to deal with revolting and potentially illegal content online. But we need a mechanism when there is an emergency threat to human life for infrastructure providers to work expediently with legal authorities in order to ensure the decisions we make are grounded in due process. Unfortunately, that mechanism does not exist, and so we are making this uncomfortable emergency decision alone, not the end. Finally, we are aware and concerned that our action may only fan the flames of this emergency. Okay, what is going on? Kiwifarms itself will most likely find other infrastructure that allows them to come back online, as the Daily Stormer and 8chan did themselves after we terminated them. And even if they don't, the individuals that use the site to increasingly terrorize will feel even more isolated and attacked and may lash out further. There is a real risk that by taking this action today, we may have further heightened the emergency. We will continue to work proactively with law enforcement to help with their investigations into the site, and the individuals who have posted what may be illegal content to it. And we recognize that while blocking Kiwifarms temporarily addresses the situation, it by no means solves the underlying problem. That solution will require much more work across society. We are hopeful that our action today will help provoke conversations toward addressing the larger problem. And we stand ready to participate in that conversation. Okay, scroll down. Wait a minute.
That is it. That is it.
All right.
And so I got a little video that I'm going to share to the stream basically about this. This may hit all of our things off the screen for a few. You know what? Actually, I'm going to share it as this way. So that way it keeps our stuff on the screen. But, you know. And I believe this sound is fair use. So just so you know, I'm sure we won't get
like this one, Amari.
I'm sure we won't get taken off for this.
What the fuck?
Just wait for it.
That GIF.
Yep.
We won.
Let's see what he wants. Let's see. I'll give him a slushie.
So that's what you were hearing when that's what you were hearing
Stupid non-responding bullshit.
Yep.
when you were reading that. I was trying to get the video so I can show it. Yeah, it's this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube.
So Stephanie Street, are you friends with me on Roblox?
I saw the dancing crabs. Me too in the video.
Basically, it's this.
Noise storm, crab raid.
Amari. I gotta mute because I gotta be working on stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Those crabs you were seeing in the little video earlier were just animated versions of this. And the little character you were seeing in the middle is actually somebody who organized the whole Drop Kiwifarms thing. Hence why I have the Drop Kiwifarms to Kiwifarms things in my streaming. And that's why I wanted to show you guys after after I showed you about the rest of the stuff about Kiwifarms. This is their onion address, which is basically another word for a quote unquote what is it?
Dark web.
Yes. And surprisingly enough, I was able to get this online. So basically it's still kind of up on the dark web, but to the accessible public, it's dead. But there's still a chance that, it could basically go offline because everybody's shopping them. And basically, I'm just going to see if the thread's still up. I can type the freaking thing right. And just so you know, I've also been kind of exposed on this website. And I'm going to go to that page right here. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I am transgender, which means I identify as the gender opposite I was born with. And they went ahead and took stuff.
I'll be right back. I gotta make the game in peace. I'll be right back in.
All right. Yeah, they
Right.
they found these pictures on Twitter, I believe. And they copied and pasted my post on Reddit about me starting HRT. I don't know who in the hell this person is, but they had no right to post this stuff on me.
Wait a minute. Did they just use FaceApp to make your hair look long or something?
No, that's a wig that I bought off of Amazon.
Wig. Okay, looks
Yes,
pretty realistic.
because as you know, this gal be balding.
Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna read the little part on here. They decided to quote the one part when I say back in 2021 or 2020 when I was saying how I acted better than Darren and that I shared this thing that has my legal name and birth date on it and what I had.
Rehab services.
Yeah.
Wow.
They decided to, reply to that thread and said, by the way, a new update on that Wheelan guy. He actually fucking tuned out, and the best part is, I'm not kidding. He's actually taken an HRT and is now Mirabel Leland. If I was expecting any one of the crew members on GFG to troon, former or current, I'd say it would have been Darren, but Leland was a close second. And basically what trooned out or troon, basically what that means, also high sight gamers, basically what that means is another version for saying become transgender, but it's used as a derogatory way of talking about transgender people, and especially trans females.
Bruh.
Right.
And
And
they
then
also
we got,
stole my photos too from Facebook.
yeah, I'm not even going to bother showing those. I'm just going to keep scrolling down.
Danielle Doof. What the fuck?
Yeah, also, freaking, well, this is actually you, but I'm not even going to show that.
Yeah, I can already see it, but yeah.
Bonk Boy made pictures of all three of you, I think.
Yeah, even after breaking ties with you know who.
Right. And I posted this August 20th when I found out that, they post pictures. I said, while I dislike the fact that you guys literally disclose pictures and information about me transitioning, I'm not about to post this reply about this. Shouldn't you be focusing on the people of the thread instead of attacking me or other people that don't have to do with Darren or the other two people, meaning you and Alex? But I would rather they not, talk about you guys, but, they do anyways. And then I said after that, I will not be logging in anymore or making another post here. I will be visiting the site to check on the thread, but that is it. Goodbye. And then these guys started teasing me, saying, huh, see ya. And then, of course, you'd be mad the fact that pics of you tuning out are online. Newsflash me about Wheeland. You uploaded them yourself, so really you have no one to blame but yourself.
What do you mean on who is making you uncomfortable?
I said I disliked the fact that they posted the pictures. I didn't say I was uncomfortable with the fact. But even then, they shouldn't have took pictures that, are available online for people to actually see without,
Facebook.
basically what I'm saying is they shouldn't have shared those pictures, teasing me on the site or posting stuff that was meant to only be for certain group of people. Like, I can show you right now, not on this. Let me.
Those guys are stalkers, honestly.
Yes, basically. I'm going to show you how they are stalkers here in a minute. But I can show you the exact post that they uh, got from. I think I posted that on Twitter as well. But
Wait,
these
so they
two
found
posts,
your Reddit?
yeah, I'm guessing they did because that's where these posts got taken from.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And this was back in July when I, posted these because back in July was July 8th was my appointment with the healthcare provider that I go through for transitioning. And I started on the 12th, which is going to be July. Damn, it's almost 2 months on HRT already, guys. Holy crap.
Damn.
Time's freaking flying by and I don't even know it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, 2022 is already becoming a fast year, even for other years that I've experienced them flying by.
Yeah, and the last cool.
I'm
The
moving to
last part
California
when
soon. Okay.
the last part when they mention me is talking about this. What I'm guessing is like um uh possibly a minor that likes that stuff or whatever. I don't know. Was the same guy who posted stuff about me.
You only wanted to archive it just so you can fap to it like you usually do. Oh, buddy, you deserve everything that's coming your way if you say that. You're actually worse than Mirabelle Wheeler right now.
Which I don't know what he means by worse than me, but okay. If you say so.
I think he's talking about Castrillo, which
Yeah.
this guy assumed that if I was myself benefiting Kiwifarms or this guy's one of my fans or something.
Right.
I clearly remember that.
Let's see what's going on in these future content things. 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
There's Null, who's the operator of the site or co-operator.
He's the main operator of the site. I'll read it for you guys. It says, I have a tremendous ask of everyone. For the last month, the site has been consumed with, bless you, consumed with drama, mostly pumped by retards on Twitter. These people thrive on attention, F5 their threads constantly, and stalk the Telegram chat and adjacent communities, and shamelessly repost comments they see that can benefit them. They are willing to lie. Your clever attempts on getting them to repost letters that secretly spell out N-word, F-word are not helping. They simply do not care. Your fake German intent to persecute cute letter might be cute of you because of its hidden messages, but most people don't speak German. They post it as is and declare victory. People not in on the joke get scared. This continues to galvanize the brainlets involved. So we are going to stop the noise in the feedback loop. For the time being, I am locking the threads of the most prominent members of the hashtag campaigns against us. There are other threads to discuss these events, but don't, just for a little while. We're now on tour for the time being. We're going to chill out for a while. We are going to ignore the people on Twitter seeking attention. We're going to enjoy the community to ourselves without much outside attention. Before anyone asks, no, I don't know if this will do anything to help. It doesn't matter. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing dumb fake shit posted in tweets. I'm tired of accounts with one post in 2 years making threats that hurt us all. It's exhausting, so please just shut up.
We're looking through this thing right now.
Yeah, I don't see this site staying up for any longer.
It shouldn't stay up for any longer, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially with I can also show you we're basically just trash talking Kiwifarms right now. Because right now it's only available on the quote unquote dark web.
Yeah, because Kiwifarms is a very dangerous site.
And since this is kind of a long thing, I'm just going to have. Actually, I don't think I can.
Carl Schwartz asks, what's a Kiwifarms?
Kiwifarms is a forum site, basically where they basically target people in the minority groups like transgender females and neurodivergent people. Yeah, that dog looks kind of weird, to be honest. Why are people so mad at these poor Kiwi farmers? Kiwi farm. This I don't even know why they named this site Kiwifarms. It just confuses people.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb name. Not gonna lie.
Yes, I agree. It is horrible. I'm just gonna read this whole thing. This was yesterday morning. Exactly. We didn't do nothing. To be honest, I haven't really been harassed other than that one short post that I read earlier about me and the thread on Darren, Danny, and Alex. But I'm so glad that though I don't have a thread of my own right now. At least as of this point, I haven't seen one. Those poor trans people didn't do anything to deserve this. I totally agree with you. We did not do anything. All right.
I mean, trans people deserve respect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this real quick. This is also from the other post. It says, in my life, there's a family emergency. Has absolutely nothing to do with the forum drama. I cannot and will not elaborate further. There will be a week or more where I am completely unavailable, and it is likely the site will go down during this time, and I will not be able to bring it up. I will appraise our situation frankly.
Wait, someone just joined.
Yep, that's Alex. Um, Domain registrar. Cloudflare was both our
I heard
application.
Kiwifarms made few people die. Yeah, they made people
Yes.
die. Like 3 people have taken their own lives because of Kiwifarms themselves.
Yes, and I will get to that in a little bit. Okay, so Cloudflare was both our application level DDoS mitigation and our domain registrar. They have given me a way to transfer my domains to another registrar. I do
You can
not
take off
know.
this display comment.
Oh,
I heard
thank you
Kiwifarms
for
is a terrorist site.
basically.
From the looks of it.
Yes, basically from the works of it. Yes. They have given me a way to transfer my domains to another registrar. I do not know what registrar to send it to because I do not have faith in any company. DDoS mitigation, DDoS guard, which they ended up going from Cloudflare after they got blacked to DDoS guard. DDoS Guard will dropped us while I was writing this post. This meme about Russia being a free country is a joke. The US is a free country, but with no stewards to protect it. Without the US, there is no second best. I did not expect Cloudflare to crumple so quickly, and I don't have a plan C for DDoS mitigation. Resource allocation. I own IP addresses. Our IP allocation is from APNIC. They are one of the 5 private companies which allocate
What's your
internet
opinion on the
resources.
new Rick and Morty season? Wait, there's a
I
new one?
apparently basically something similar to what Darren made what's his name?
Spacka
Yeah. Basically what happened Specca Farrington killed himself because of all the drama that was going on last year. And this is basically the same thing, except they didn't do what he did. Aren't they literally Nazis too? Some of them are, yes.
They act like one.
APNIC happens to be based out of Australia, which recently passed draconian censorship laws. There is an effort to get our RIR to revoke our allocation. This would be unprecedented in the history of the internet, and considering China is in APNIC's region, an absolutely horrific standard which will go throughout the upcoming decades. There is a non-zero chance of this happening. We have one host, and I'm looking for 2 more. It is likely that the host will give up 2. The 2 hosts confident they can handle the Kiwifarms are probably wrong. DDoS Guard was confident they could handle the Kiwifarms and said bring it on for less than 24 hours. This is an organized attack. There's a coalition of criminals trying to frame the forum for their behavior. These criminals provide opportunities for professional victims to amplify their message. Journalists canonize the crimes as the behavior of the forum itself, which becomes the effective truth for the general public. This is a machine that was built formally against 8chan and activates anytime the cathedral wants to test the new fronts of its censorship. It is a massive amalgamation of various interests. I am one person.
Is it true that Josh himself used to be trans?
Not that I know of. Otherwise, he was said something to that effect. I am one person. The financial limitations are even the real problem. Problem is, I am powerless alone. There is no amount of money I can throw to convince people to be brave and be free. This is just the reality of our country. And what this machine will not accept is compromise. If I censor specific kinds of behavior, It would not matter. They don't want a specific thing censored. They want the average person to be able to speak in channels where only specific thoughts are acceptable. More importantly, they want to make it so that no small organization can host a service which
Alex, can you add me on Instagram, please? Keaton, the cool guy ass.
Yeah. Which that threatens the cathedral. It used to be that one guy with a good idea could open a platform and be a Tom Anderson, Mark Zuckerberg, Tom Fulp, Christopher Poole, or Richard Kayaka. Take note, these names are all from 10 plus years ago. There are no new groundbreakers online anymore because breaking ground in the new internet's corporate parking lot is not allowed. I do not see a situation where the Kiwifarms is simply allowed to operate. It will either come a fractured shell of itself like 8chan or jump between hosts and domain names like the Daily Stormer.
And that's the thread. Kiwifarms will never be a real website.
Yeah, I want to know what some of these people say on here. Yeah, they dox. Let's not dox. Yeah, they do dox. In fact, as I'll get to here in a few minutes, they've doxed a specific person multiple times, especially after they left the country. But again, I'll talk about that in a sec. What is the Daily Stormer? I'm guessing it's a site similar to Kiwifarms, is my guess. In regards to this, some people have said on this forum that transgender females will never be women, which is kind of hurtful to our community because, maybe, yes, we'll never necessarily be like actual real born. Basically, the word for it would be a cis female. We may never be like that, but that doesn't mean we can't, try, to at least come close to it, if you know what I mean.
I may have misheard, but I can understand where you're coming from.
So, yeah. All right, well, let's get off this cursed website and talk about...
Wait, you're ending the stream?
No, I'm not ending the stream.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So, there's this transgender female like myself who has been harassed since last month for being trans. I'm going to start from the beginning.
Kefals is a hero for fighting against Kiwifarms.
Yes, she is. She is most certainly a hero.
I thought Harmony Mix was a bot, lol. I jumped a bit when he started talking LMFAO.
Oops. And actually, you know what? I think it would be better if you guys, I don't know if she's gonna have videos out for her. That's not the link I wanted to go to. I don't know if she's gonna post a recent video about taking the site down or whatever. But I'm gonna show you the two videos about what's happened with her and why she had to leave the country. So
Can we
these are
read this
going
person's thread so we know what these people did to them?
to. I'd rather not read it on stream just because I don't want to go back to the thread, but I can find the thread on the Onion site, and if you would like to see it, you can. I just wouldn't recommend going on the site if you don't want to, but I will link the thread in the description of the video once it goes live.
Kiwifarms will never have DDoS protection or a domain on a clearnet. It'll struggle and fail to gain support from internet infrastructure companies. It'll never have an organic server.
You're right. All right,
I disagree.
so this is going to be at least 16 minutes of video, but I'm going to play it anyways. So yeah, I'm going to start with this one. And just so that
I was woken up.
oh,
I was woken up
stop playing when I'm not ready yet. Who's being a transphobe?
I'm not a transphobe.
And I'm definitely not a transphobe. I mean, I'm part of the community. Oh, so you thought I was being rude. I forgive you. I'm sorry. So I am going to start from the beginning. This should be about 60 minutes of video, so just
How could anyone do this to such a beautiful woman?
Exactly.
I know. I actually feel bad for the woman.
So bear with me for 16 minutes while I play these two videos.
On August 5th, I was woken up by London Police Services, pointing an assault rifle in my face.
By the way, this
I
is
was told
London,
later that at 6
Canada.
a.m. that morning, an email impersonating me was sent to every city councillor in the city of London, Ontario, stating that I have an illegal firearm, that I killed my mother, and that I plan to go to City Hall and shoot every cisgender person I see. I was shown the email while I was being interrogated in police custody.
Keaton, what do you want? I'm in no mood for this. I just got back from a party. What happened to Pancake Place? Well, Waffle Fox told me to ban you all because you've been griefing, so you lost a privilege on entering my games. You may enter the games again when you learn to be a respectful person and stop being annoying and stop calling other people Caillou, or should I say Kalu, when you learn.
My mother referred to me as her son. This is despite the fact that I have run as both a member of parliament and a member of provincial parliament under my name, Sarah Sorrenti. The fact that a fake email led to London Police Services booking me under my death reveals the prejudice that many police have towards transgender people.
All right, time to make thumbnails for the games.
Email contained my real name before ever even mentioning my dead name. This is one of the property bags returned to me after I was released from custody. All of the property bags returned to me have Roberts written on them.
Was what part of the video?
What is he referring to?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. London Police Services.
This is London, Ontario, by the way.
Something about Roblox.
Oh, no. It was something that Alex does. That's why I just kept the video going, because the video, I turned the captions on. So even if somebody interrupted the audio, the captions would still play. So
Roberts was my last name until I legally changed my name first to Kaylee Sorrenti on January 25th, 2012, and then later to Clara Sorrenti on March 7th, 2018. When I changed my name, I took my mother's maiden name. My last name has not been Roberts in over 10 years. The only reason that Roberts is on the property bags is because I was booked under my dead name. A search warrant was issued, which I have a copy of here.
Wait, so DB Cooper is actually a trans woman?
Cartridges, cleaning tools,
As
it
a
looks
trans
like
woman,
it.
I'm so happy today we won.
and
This makes me
computers.
feel better about my dad disowning me when I came out.
Phone, as well as the work computer that I broadcast on Twitch
Well,
from. Not only that, but the police seized
I'm
my
glad we
fiance's
won.
cell phones and laptop, as well as their external drive, which contained the only copy
Yes, I'm trans.
of the thesis
Same.
and other important university documents. Because of the negligence of the police,
Because
we were
they
both left
didn't know
functionally
that
unemployed. And I have spent thousands
that
of dollars
this,
replacing our computers and cell phones, so our
swatting
lives aren't
attempt
completely
was
destroyed by what happened to
a
us.
SWAT. They
After
thought
the
it was an
police
actual
interrogated
thing
me and realized this is
because
a situation that
the
has
people
happened to me
that
before,
did the
I
SWAT
was released with no charges.
used her
Without
dead
my
name,
devices,
so.
I could not let people close to me know what had happened to me, and they were in the dark for hours. Even after acquiring a new phone, I still cannot log into some of my accounts because the
That's
London Police
good.
Service holds the phone that my two-factor authentication goes to. This same situation happened just over a week ago on Sunday, July 31st, in a city I don't live in, Toronto. On that day, I talked to Sergeant Nathan Gibson after someone impersonating me made similar threats to Toronto politicians. Sergeant Gibson chalked it up to a swatting attempt. I was not charged with a crime, nor was I named as a suspect in an investigation by the Toronto Police. London Police Services should have been aware that this could happen. In fact, my brother called London Police Services on March 27th in a conversation lasting 9 minutes and 16 seconds to see if my family
All right, y'all.
was on the swatting list, only to be treated like we were wearing tinfoil hats and completely dismissed. They told my brother things would be fine. They were wrong. Despite getting a search warrant to search my home and finding no guns, as well as my mother alive and well, I am still a suspect in the investigation by London
All right.
Police. My devices, including my fiance's hard drive, that
I am not sure yet. Also, what were you saying all right too, Danny?
I was saying all right to Alex because he's signing off right now. Wait.
All right. See ya, Alex.
I think he just went off. So
Yeah, probably.
contains all of their important
Probably because he needed to go to bed.
documents.
Technically, I should be in bed right now because I have class tomorrow.
This is a process my lawyer advised me could take months.
we have what tomorrow?
Identity
Class.
theft is a crime.
Class?
Because it was
Yep.
a crime that was
Okay.
motivated by
Alright.
hatred against transgender people. It was a hate crime perpetrated against me. Instead of the police helping me, they terrorized me and my loved ones, traumatizing me and leaving my fiance and I on the verge of losing everything. They victimized me for being the victim of a hate crime. I need your help because I can't do this alone. I started a GoFundMe to move immediately, recoup my losses, and build a legal fund to protect my rights. I have been subject to emotional damages, financial damages, blatant violations of the Human Rights Act, and discrimination on the basis of gender identity and expression. I was also subject to unjust seizures, which not only affected my livelihood, but has severely disrupted the work that my fiance is doing in their doctorate program and has the potential to impact whether or not my fiance finishes their doctorate. Because there is no policy in my city against swatting, there is no guarantee this will not happen again, and my home is not safe. If you are a journalist or someone who works in media and you want to reach out to me for comment, you can reach me at inquiries@keffels.info. I'll leave all additional information and links in the description. I do not yet know when I'm going to be returning to broadcasting on Twitch. When I was woken up by police officers and saw the assault rifle pointed at me, I thought I was going to die. I feel traumatized. I just want everyone to know
Jesus.
and to ask for help so I can seek justice for what happened to me.
Okay, Robbie ES, do you guys have a Discord server?
I have my own. I'll link it in the description of the video. The video once it goes live.
Okay.
And because I don't want you guys to have to watch through us 10-minute video. Basically what that video means is she had to move out of the country of Canada for a little while.
There's no link, I don't think.
I'll put it in once once it goes live as a video.
All of these internet warrior bros flexing their toxicity online for years and bringing about doxing and harassing people. And then Kefals just takes the farms down altogether in what? A fortnight? Especially in a bathing suit.
I'm not even gonna talk anything about that. Yeah, it took about a couple of weeks or so for the for her to, take the site down, or take the site down for the public at least. So yeah. Damn. Perfect time for me to, catch the thumbnail of the live stream with Keffels on the front page.
Perfect timing. Talk about.
Hi, Keffels. You're featured on my live stream. If you see this, hi. Thank you for all that you did.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should watch this video sometime.
I used to not understand the struggles of the trans people until my best friend Sam Hai transitioned. She's a beautiful person, and they've taught me a lot.
Cool. So yeah, that's basically all about Kiwifarms and what's been going on lately. I'm glad it's gonna be taken down for the most part.
Yep.
Huh, I get that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a notification that says be careful, because the website that I clicked earlier is only 10 days old, which would be I gotta find it here. Cortana, close. I don't want to talk to you, Cortana.
I felt a sign of relief when Kiwifarms has finally been taken down.
Yep. Also, if anybody wants to friend me on Discord, there's my username and 4-digit tag if you want to friend me.
If he's open for a friend request, then by all means. How many trans people is Kiwifarms responsible for killing?
At least 3, as far as I know.
Jesus Christ, Kiwifarms is fucking fucking heartless.
Yep.
And I forgot to mention Kiwifarms is also hypocritical too. Yeah. Julie Terryberry. Julie was a 19-year-old autistic girl who also suffered from ADHD. Upon Kiwifarms' discovery of her through her eccentric Facebook and OkCupid rants, it was obvious she was a victim of domestic abuse and grooming. She had been in a long-term relationship with her 20-year-old boyfriend and bore visible signs of physical and mental abuse. Kiwifarms took it upon themselves to bully, stalk and harass Julie for almost a year, until shortly after her 19th birthday, when she took her own life by hanging herself in the rundown shack she and her abuser lived in. Jesus! Oh my god. Following the death, Kiwifarms owner Josh Moon would release a statement on the forum titled "How Our Community Handles Death." In this post, he would blame Julie, calling what she did selfish. He even made the claim that forum users extended her life by calling out police, a sly reference to swatting attempts, but because she, a victim of abuse and manipulation, didn't cooperate with the police, she was to blame. Moon would then go on to call anyone feeling guilty for their actions embarrassing and self-aggrandizing. They would ultimately refuse to take responsibility and celebrated her death? Are you kidding me? Okay. This is fucked wrong. My dad, a bigot, saw me rubbing my girl dick on my little sister. What the fuck? Bro.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to question.
If you want to read the little part on Chloe Sagal.
Okay, but let me read his comments first. These people don't understand, but trans people often have romantic relationships with large age gaps. My first girlfriend was 46? Anyways, let me read this thing. Chloe Sagal was an indie game developer. In 2013, she opened a campaign on the crowdfunding website Indiegogo, claiming she had metal poisoning and needed treatment. However, she actually used the money for gender-affirming surgery. After this information was made public, information which outed her as trans, she caught the attention of Gamergaters and Kiwifarms. What followed was years of transphobic harassment, stalking, and death threats until 2018, when she took her own life by setting herself on fire. Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
According to Seigel's friend, she had tried to talk through her struggles of suicidal thoughts on Facebook in the months prior to her death, but her pleas for help were silenced after Kiwifarms users mass reported her account and locked her out of Facebook. Oh my god. Following her death, news outlets would attribute the death of Kiwifarms. Once again, the site's users celebrated Seigel's death while claiming no responsibility. They instead shifted the blame to Gamergate. While Gamergate was a major player, they were enabled by the information held on Kiwifarms, and it would be disingenuous to say the two were completely separate. One of Moon's other sites was Gamergate.us, which was a way to send emails anonymously for the purpose of harassment. Kiwifarms denies responsibility and blames Chloe for lying about the Indiegogo. Yeah, what an irresponsible side of Kiwifarms. Irresponsible. My mouth is already running from reading, but Near.
I can read the last part.
Okay.
Near, also known as Bayou, was a non-binary software and emulator developer whom the forums developed a thread on. Despite the thread being short, Near found it distressing enough that in June 2021, he emailed Joshua Moon with an offer of $120 to take the thread down. In a series of emails between Near and Moon, Near explained why exactly a short thread would cause so much distress and tried to negotiate any means possible of having the thread taken down. 2 days later, after Joshua Moon rejected his offer, before Near took their own life, Near wrote a Twitter thread where they blamed Kiwifarms for pushing them over the edge. Moon would make a long post in which he called the offer extortion, even made the claim that Near was not actually dead. There's evidence that Near's death in Japan did not show up in the American death records, and that the thread was too short and irrelevant in their eyes caused suicide. The widespread reporting of the suicide led to Kiwifarms being dropped by their domain registrar DreamHost, forcing them to go with Cloudflare. Despite media outlets confirming Near's death, Kiwifarms denies responsibility by maintaining that Near is not actually dead, a necessity for them, as Near is the only victim to leave a note specifically blaming Kiwifarms.
And that's all the victims of Kiwifarms. He sounds transphobic. You should call the cops on him. I feel like justice hasn't been served yet. This Josh character deserves more than his website taken down.
I agree, but unless something happens, we're not gonna get that. At least not yet.
Right. I tried to help my sister, but my dad hit me with a belt. That's also abusive, isn't it? The cops wouldn't do anything about it. They're all transphobic, and I live in a small town. Jeez.
If you guys want to see this site and learn all about the Drop Kiwifarms campaign and stuff, you can go to this website that's going to be scrolling on the bottom of the screen. It's dropkiwifarms.net. So.
Yep. But be careful, the cops might side with him if they're transphobic. I had to run away once they found pictures of my laptop. That's the internet for you.
What's going on?
I said, that's the internet for you. Because apparently this DB Cooper person said that once Kiwifarms apparently would find pictures of their laptop, they'd run away. In the live chat.
I think that we're talking about the cops, not Kiwifarms.
Oh, the cops. Okay, I misunderstood. Why are there so many transphobes on the internet? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Danny. I don't know. Anyways, it is currently 2:14 in the morning. I think I'm going to try to get at least some sleep before class tomorrow, so I think this stream has been live for at least almost an hour and a half. So I'm going to end the stream here. Like I said, whoever's in the live chat, you're welcome to follow me on Discord. I'll post the link to my server in the description. Once this video goes live, which will probably take at least 6 hours or whatever, depending on how long the stream is. So once it comes live, I'll go ahead and edit the description with the Discord server and the my username and tag, so you guys can have that. And yeah, that's gonna be about it for the stream.
Hail victory, comrades.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah. Goodbye to Kiwifarms. So.
Yep. And I'm gonna be heading off right now. So goodbye, you all. Take care.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video on a live stream. My video on either Arcane League of Legends show reviews or My Hero Academia show reviews should be releasing soon. So have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next live stream or video.